Physical attractiveness is often treated as a genetic lottery, but in practice, it functions as a controlled, algorithmic process. We rarely notice the daily inputs actively degrading our appearance. Sleeping fewer than 7 hours drains facial color. Chewing on only one side of your mouth throws your jaw out of proportion. Over time, these tiny compounding errors erode your physical presence. This chart tracks a baseline of 36 specific daily microhabits. Executing these consistently over 30 days aggregates small changes into a visible, holistic transformation. To process this, we divide these habits into 4 functional systems: the canvas, the engine, the packaging, and the aura. When you align these 4 pillars, you stop relying on whatever genetic hand you were dealt. You start actively engineering how people perceive you. We start with the canvas. Your skin requires 2 baseline defenses to function properly. Drinking high volumes of water hydrates cellular tissue from the inside, while applying a daily UV sunscreen physically blocks solar radiation from burning and dulling the surface. But the real damage comes from hidden bacteria traps. Your phone screen collects microbes all day. When you touch it and rub your face, or press that glass to your cheek, you are injecting acne-causing bacteria straight into your pores. The same transfer happens when you reuse a damp body towel on your face or sleep on a week-old oil-soaked pillowcase. Sanitizing this canvas requires mechanical intervention. You wash your face twice a day to strip away the buildup. You scrape your tongue every morning to kill the bacteria producing odor in your mouth. And you physically seal your lips with moisturizer to prevent cracking. Consistently eliminating environmental microbes and maintaining basic hydration yields clear skin. Expensive chemical creams are rarely required when the surface is kept strictly uncontaminated. The structure beneath that skin is built by the engine. This system relies on strict biological regulation. Removing screens 30 minutes before bed secures the 7 to 9 hours of deep sleep necessary for cellular repair. Following that with 10 minutes of direct morning sunlight locks in your vitamin D levels. You then provide the engine with specific metabolic fuel. High protein intake from eggs and lean meats forces hair and muscle growth. Vegetables deliver essential minerals, and entirely cutting out refined sugar stops the internal inflammation that causes puffiness and weight gain. With the fuel set, you apply daily physical friction. Accumulating 10,000 steps, executing home workouts, and adding raw cardio like cycling burns through stored calories. This systematic calorie deficit strips away the layer of body fat hiding your natural bone structure. A sharp jawline and clear eyes are the biological outputs of a clean diet and a regulated sleep cycle. The kitchen dictates what the mirror reflects. Pillar 3 is the packaging. Before clothes are even considered, you optimize facial symmetry. You chew food evenly on both sides to balance the jaw muscles, and you rest your tongue flat against the roof of your mouth to lift and tighten the facial posture. This diagram shows the specific visual illusion created by a monochromatic outfit. Wearing the same color tone from top to bottom forces the observer's eye to travel in an unbroken vertical line. It tricks the brain into perceiving a taller, distinctly leaner silhouette. External grooming follows strict geometric rules. You select a haircut and a beard style designed mathematically to flatter your specific face shape, adding width or length where needed. You iron your clothes to create clean lines. You scrub your shoes to project competence, and apply a light fragrance to anchor a positive first impression. Wardrobe and grooming choices are deliberate tools. You use them to control the visual data other people process when they look at you. The final pillar is the aura. Physical optimization achieves little if the person projects nervous, defensive energy. Authority has a physical mechanic. You establish it by pulling your shoulders back into a rigid, upright posture. When someone speaks, you lock onto their eyes and hold the contact. This signals immediate comfort and demands trust. The software running behind those eyes requires an upgrade too. Reading books for 15 minutes a day sharpens your vocabulary and verbal timing. Pairing that sharp communication with a genuine smile instantly lowers the defenses of anyone you interact with. A highly attractive presence is the result of a sharp, articulate mind, occupying an imposing, yet entirely welcoming physical space. The entire system relies on two final inputs. First, you immediately stop comparing your baseline to anyone else's. Second, you execute with radical consistency. This timeline visualizes the math. Sporadic efforts yield no visible return. However, an unbroken 30-day chain of these inputs ensures these changes become ingrained, stabilizing your physical baseline at a higher level. No one sees the daily water intake, the tongue scraping, or the morning sunlight. The results are forged in the quiet, unglamorous repetition of basic optimization. While these 36 habits refine your physical shell, they are driven by the signals you send through your movement and presence. To see how to project that new physical baseline, click the video on screen to master your body language.